All right, good evening, guys. This actually should say welcome to Wednesday's notes, since I was supposed to do this last night and we didn't get to it. So tonight we're going to actually be doing solving systems of equations, but we're going to be using substitution method to actually solve these. So let's go ahead and get started. For example number 1, all right, so in using substitution method, it's actually fairly easy to do. What you're looking to do is you're looking to see, can I get one equation that has one particular variable in it? So when I look at this, I have x plus y equals 6, and I have x equals y plus 2. So x plus y equals 6, and I have x equals y plus 2. In doing that, I do have an x here, so I can take this information here, and I can actually plug this in for x. So that would give me y plus 2 plus y equals 6. Now in doing that, now I can start to simplify. I don't have anything that I have to worry about, so I can actually get rid of the parentheses. So that gives me y plus 2 plus y equals 6. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to combine my like terms. So I have y plus y, which is 2y plus 2 equals 6. And now I can solve for y. So I'm going to subtract 2 to both sides. I get 2y equals 4. I divide by 2 and I get y equals 2. Once I get this value, then I now can take this and I can plug this back in. It doesn't matter if I plug it into this equation or this one. I can plug it into one of them, and I can now solve for x. So now I have x equals 2 plus 2. So I get x equals 4. Okay? Now, you can check your answer by taking the x equals 4 and the y equals 2, and I can plug it back into the other equation that I didn't use. So I'm going to say 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 4 plus 2 is 6, so I get 6 equals 6, and it checks. So then my answer then is a point, because remember, when we did these originally, we graphed them. Where the two graphs met, it was a point, which was our solution. So I'm going to go ahead and again, I'm going to write this as a point. So it's going to be the point 4, comma 2, and this is my answer. Okay, so now I'm going to go to example number 2. And in example number 2, all right, for this one, I don't have a variable that's solved for. Here I've got 6x plus 3y equals negative 3. Here I've got 8x plus y equals 5. All right. Well, in using substitution method in a problem like this, I want to solve for y, or I want to solve for one of the variables to get so that I can get rid of it in the other equation. So here I've got a y that has a variable of 1. So this is going to be the easiest one to solve for. So I'm going to subtract 8x to both sides. Okay, that's going to give me y equals negative 8x plus 5. Well, now I have this to which I can plug in for y here. So I've got 6x plus 3 times negative 8x plus 5 equals negative 3. And now I'm going to solve for x. So I'm going to start by distributing the 3. I get 6x minus 24x plus 15 equals negative 3. 6 and negative 24 is going to give me negative 18x plus 15 equals negative 3. I'm going to subtract 15 to both sides. I get negative 18x equals negative 18. Now I'm going to divide by negative 18, and I get x equals positive 1. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into either one of these two equations to get my value for y. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug it in right here. So I've got 8 times 1 plus y equals 5. That's 8 plus y equals 5. I'm going to subtract 8 to both sides, and I get y equals negative 3. Now let's go ahead and check our answer, and I'm going to plug it into equation 2. So I've got 6 times 1 plus 3 times negative 3 equals negative 3. This is 6 plus, actually that'd be 6 minus 3 times 3 is 9 equals negative 3. 6 minus 9 is negative 3 equals negative 3. And my answer checks, so that gives me an answer of 1, negative 3. Okay, this is really all there is to substitution method and solving systems of equations. So remember, if you guys have any questions, make sure you write them down, especially since between now and Monday you won't be able to ask me any questions. This will give you a chance to be able to ask some questions on Monday if you remember, and we'll go from there. So I look forward to seeing. I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Please remember, on your best behavior tomorrow and Friday. All right. Have a great night, and we'll see you on Monday.